Hello, everyone, and welcome to our top tips on automation. Today's webinar is going to cover some things that we believe can really help you save some time or help your staff save some time and be a little bit more efficient, within your business. Thank you to everyone that's joined us already, and hopefully a few more will trickle on. We will get started in just a moment. Just see if anybody else is just going to jump on with us. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you everyone that's joined us today. Good morning to all of you that are here with us on the West Coast, and good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. All right, so as I stated, our webinar today is going to be automation top tips. And again, these are just items that we believe can really help your staff save some time and be more efficient. All right, so just a little bit of housekeeping. The duration of the webinar is about 30 minutes. We want to keep it short and sweet so that you guys can get back to the store and kind of probably, hopefully, put some of these things in practice. My microphone is on and everyone else is automatically muted. Your speakers must be turned on to hear this webinar, so hopefully by now they're on and you can hear me, and if not, you're running to turn them on right now. Questions will be taken during the webinar as well as at the end. You can always use the chat box or the questions section to send through any questions that you have. You guys, if it's something that I feel isn't necessarily relevant to the topic that we're talking about, I might ask you to keep it to the end, or it might be something I might ask you to email through to the education team. Okay, and of course, always, if you have any further questions or you'd like some more information, you can always post questions to our Facebook page as well. All right, so I just want to cover the learning outcomes for today, or the items that we're going to go over. So by the end of this webinar, you should understand how to automate appointment confirmations and the benefits of doing that. Okay, know which emails you can send automatically and how to automate them, and also where to track your campaign progress for that. Understand promotions and how they automatically apply at the point of sale. Understand how Spotlight sends reviews automatically. And know where to check your KPIs or your key performance indicators, and check the areas in which you're excelling and areas of concern. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to start off today talking about automatic confirmations. So for those of you that book appointments, obviously one of the things that we recommend is that you use our text and email confirmations. You guys, these go out automatically, and you can set how many business days in advance you'd like them to go out. And then you also set the time that they go out as well. So to set those to go automatically, you can see go setup, configuration, general, and then confirmations. Okay, you do have to be signed up and have an account to send these confirmations, but if you've already got that set up, you can automate this. Okay, so that's just the screen there that we'd go to. And as I said, you guys, how many business days in advance? So if you like to do 1 or 2 days, and then also maybe it's 10 a.m. or right after the business opens, we like to send those out. Okay. Some of the benefits of doing this, you guys, is it can free up the front desk or the staff that generally would be making these confirmations via phone calls for other activities, so that they can focus on what's really important, such as the customers in front of them. Also, when the customers get the confirmations and they reply to the confirmation, it automatically updates the appointment book to the status, whether they've canceled or confirmed their appointment. Okay. Any questions about that, you guys? Nope. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the next topic we want to talk about is automated email marketing. You guys, so hopefully most of you are using the set and forget marketing. Okay, and that's what we're talking about here, is automating or setting up those ongoing emails that can go out, as we said, automatically, right? So you can contact the customer after their first visit and remind them to book their next appointment. So if you haven't rebooked them before they left, then let's send them a thank you so much for choosing whatever the business name is, right? And we hope to see you soon, and here's the appointment or the link to book online. Remind them when it's time to make an appointment if they don't have one. So again, they left the store, they didn't pre-book. So we can send them a reminder a few weeks out just saying, hey, it's time to come back in. You can send them the referral thank you for sending in their friends. So this one's really important, you guys. If you have customers that are sending in their friends, it's really important to reward them. Okay, send happy birthday wishes to make your customers feel special and loved, right? And also sometimes sending this birthday email out can also kind of get the customer maybe to book an extra visit that they maybe wouldn't have. So maybe they're going to come in and get a blow dry for their birthday because you've offered them a complimentary treatment with it. Okay, and also you can contact those customers that you maybe have lost. Okay, so the people that haven't been in 4 or 6 months, remember, you get to determine what is a lost customer to you. So how long after they haven't been in would we then send them something which would likely have a discount in it, right, that says, we miss you, we'd like to see you again, here's 20% off. All right, any questions about those, you guys? Okay, so again, hopefully a lot of you are using some of these already. And if you're not, you guys, I'm going to talk about the Learning Center when we get to the end of the webinar today. And this is a place where you can actually go and watch a video on how to set up each one of those. Okay, so you guys, automation, right? This can equal hopefully some revenue for you, and we believe obviously save some time for you when you set up these ongoing or automatic emails, right? So again, the new client email, the appointment reminder, or the it's time to see you again email, the referral thank you, the birthday, and the we miss you. Okay, and then what you see here, you guys, is just some of the sample templates that we have available. So that makes it even easier for you to go ahead and get these set up and activated for them to start going out. We have the template ready for you. All you've got to do is add your logo, add your online booking link, adjust the voucher depending on what you might want to offer them, and then off you go. Okay. Any questions about the types of emails that we can automate, you guys? Nope. Everybody feeling pretty good. Okay, awesome. Okay, so number 2, the second thing I want to talk about here is know exactly when you should contact guests. So, right, we talked about the we miss you, okay, which could be a friendly reminder to schedule your next visit, or it could be a discount after they haven't been in quite a while, right? So it's important to understand when your customers should be coming back to know when to target them for these things, right? So if you're a barbershop, your frequency of visit should be much quicker than if you're a salon, right? Because you cater to mostly men and they should be coming in much more frequently than women would be to get those maintenance services, right? So your it's time to see you again emails and we miss you emails would likely go out a lot sooner than maybe a salon that specializes in balayage and things like that. Okay, so something to think about. What should be my frequency of visit and when would I want to target these guests for these different emails? Okay, and again, you guys create offers that go out automatically, right? Because these can get customers to come in, right? If you get one customer from your we miss you email, that's really helping to pay for the time and the money that you put into creating these items, right? So one of the things that we'll talk about as well is actually measuring the results of these campaigns so that we can understand which ones are actually doing well for us. But we, offer a voucher or possible treatment to get them to come in and pamper themselves for their birthday. Reward them with a voucher for their next visit for sending in their friends to your business and securing their next visit as well by giving them that voucher, right? Sending offers to clients that haven't visited in a set amount of time that can drive lost clients back in. Okay. Any questions about the automated email marketing? All right, so once I set these up and automate them and get them going out, how do I check my results and make sure that the campaigns are successful? Okay, so again, for those of you that are already using Set and Forget, you'd go right into your campaign manager and search the history of all the campaigns that you have set up, and you'd be able to easily see the results of anything you currently have active. Okay, and obviously you guys, you'll be able to understand based upon the open rates of these campaigns and especially the ones that have vouchers based upon how many people bring them back, how well these campaigns are actually doing for you and which ones that you should, repeat and recycle or redo. All right. Okay, so the most important thing about your marketing, you guys, that we recommend, and again, even for the ones that you can't automate, meaning the ones that don't go out automatically, the ones that you do have to set up yourself and set a date, those ones you can set up ahead of time as well, you guys, and then they will go out automatically based upon the date that you set. Okay, so get a calendar in place or make a list of the important events for the year. Chat about the promotions. So get the staff actually speaking about and talking to the clients about what's going on. Okay, and track your campaign history so you can measure the results and make changes based upon, how well they're doing. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about is automated promotion. So most of you are probably using discount reasons and shortcuts, and hopefully some of you are using promotions as well. But you guys, with discount reasons, basically, as you know, we have a discount reason set up, which means I can give 20% off if they buy a color service, or I could give 10% off if they buy a retail product, or I might have a 50% off, buy one, get one free, something like that. Okay, but with promotions, what happens, you guys, is if you set up promotions and shortcuts, they will actually apply at the point of sale automatically. Okay, so how many times has your staff forgotten to apply a discount that a customer is meant to get? And then either you had to void the sale and redo it, or alternatively, you just told the customer, would it be okay if we give it to you next time? And then hopefully they remember then. Okay, so some of the types of promotions that you can set up, you guys, are buy one, get one free. Okay, and again, this would happen automatically at the point of sale. You might have 20% off services during these days and these times. So if you have a slow period, Tuesdays and Wednesdays during, 1 to 4 p.m., you might want to set up a promotion during that time. $10 off a blow dry when you get a color service. Or you guys, you can see that I have a sample, I have a sample set up down here that is just 10% off any service. Okay, so you can see I have $80, and then the green is showing the promotion is being applied automatically, and then the total of the service then becomes 72. Okay, so promotions are something that, again, you can set up, and then they happen automatically at the point of sale so that the user doesn't have to remember to go ahead and apply the discount. Any questions about promotions? Okay, so then that brings us on to the ratings and reviews. Okay, so we've talked about appointment confirmation, so what happens before the client's in the store. Okay, we've talked about email marketing, so how do we keep in touch with them? We've talked about promotions at the point of sale. Okay, so how do we automate some of the things when we're checking the guest out? Okay, and then once they leave the store, one of the other things we can automate is the spotlight reviews can actually go out to the customers automatically as well. Okay, so communicate with clients directly about their review. So once they submit that review, you can actually communicate with them directly through the details tab in their review. You can share their reviews to Facebook, you guys. So some customers will actually take the time to write a nice blurb or a really great review about one of your staff members or about your store in general, so you can share that to your Facebook page. You can also post the reviews to your website, you guys. So if you are using the website plugin, okay, and your monthly NPS or Net Promoter Score is updated each month automatically as well, and then you can see this, grow over time. Okay, so you guys, again, the ratings and reviews are something that goes out automatically, and then these are items that can really, one, help you to understand what's going on in the store and how the customers actually feel about being there, and then also give you an opportunity then to create some review postings on your Facebook and on your website so that people can actually see how amazing customers feel after they leave your store. Okay. The next thing we want to talk about is the KPIs. So you want to be results driven, right? So one of the things you need to make sure you're tracking is revenue, transactions, visits, clients, online bookings, etc. Okay, so in your Shortcuts console, you have the scorecard dashboard. Okay, so when you log in, if you have multiple locations, you click on scorecard, you'll be able to click on each of the locations separately, or if you just have the one location currently, you'll be able to click on scorecard and then you'll automatically see all your details right up at there at the top. Okay, each of the tiles will either be green, orange, or red, basically letting you know how well you're doing in this area currently. Okay, so it will show you month to month, so if you've done better or worse from this month to next month, as well as once you have quite a bit of data in there, so have been using Shortcuts for over a year, it will actually start to compare that data as well. So this month this year compared to this month last year. Okay, this can also really help you to quickly understand areas that you might not be doing as well or areas where you're excelling. And then this would help you then pinpoint some reports maybe in Shortcuts that you might be able to then go and look at and understand which employees might be contributing to your client retention or to the frequency of visit, as well as the online bookings. Okay, any questions about the scorecard? Okay, hopefully a lot of you guys are saying, you know what, I'm already doing this and I know it's awesome. All right, let's see. Okay, so as I said, the tiles will be red, orange, or green, right? Okay, so here you can see the red KPI icon represents the category is trending down. The orange represents that it's kind of stayed the same month to month, and the green represents that you're improving in these areas. Okay, so you guys, the items that we've covered today, just to review, are automated appointment confirmation. So again, for those of you that are using the appointment book, one way to save a whole lot of time, because you spend lots of time phoning to do confirmations, is on appointment confirmation, setting those up automated. The automated email campaigns to set up. Okay, so you should understand which ones you can set up automated, as well as understand that you can also create a marketing calendar and set those up ahead of time as well. How promotions work at the point of sale. Okay, how to use your spotlight reviews. Okay, those go out automatically as well, and then you can do some really great things with posting to your Facebook as well as posting to your website. Okay, and then how KPI reports can help uncover areas where improvement is needed, or also areas where you're doing really well in the business. Okay, so we're going to have a period of Q&A now, you guys, and I do want to go back to a question. It looks like somebody did have a question. Oh, maybe not. Okay, here we go. So the question is, when sending a confirmation text, so this goes back to the first item we covered, you guys, which is the automated appointment confirmations. It says, when sending a confirmation text message, is there a way to customize the message going out? The answer is yes. Okay, so again, if you follow the path to get to the confirmation setup where you can automate it, in there next to your text message, line that says that it's set up, there's a little section that says message. You'll be able to click on the message, and this is where you can customize it. Okay. Now remember, you want to make sure that you limit the text message to 160 characters so that it remains a single text message and doesn't go to 2 text messages. Okay. So we'll continue with the Q&A, you guys, but just keep in mind that any of the webinars that we do for you here, we will record and then put up on the website, so you'll be able to go back and look at the webinars in the webinar library. Okay, and then here, I just want to give you some information here to contact us just in case you have questions following. Okay, so you can always contact us at info@shortcuts.net. Okay, again, our Facebook page. Okay, as well as you can get details that you need on our website, and there's the phone numbers to call the office. There is a question here, where do I find the scorecard? So you guys, the scorecard is found in your Shortcuts console. Okay, so the same place where you log in to look at your online booking settings or booking reporting, or where you log in to look at your anywhere, your appointments on your phone, you can get into the scorecard tile. Okay, so in the Shortcuts console, you'll log in there and you'll click on scorecard. Okay. There's just a question here about actually setting up the email and text confirmations. So you guys, there is actually a tutorial or a video tutorial on setting this up in our Learning Center. So one of the things that I did want to just show everybody before we're done today is our Learning Center. So quickly, I'm just going to actually get out of this here. Okay, and I'm going to take you to the Shortcuts Learning Center. Okay, so all you would do is just go to shortcuts.net. Up here at the top, you would click on Community. Okay, and then right there you can see that we have the Learning Center. Okay, and then in the Learning Center you can see that it's broken out into different sections. So Shortcuts Fusion. Okay, so that would be the shortcut system that's installed on your computer, and then also the smart system, which would be the shortcuts console as well as your email marketing. Okay, so if I go into Shortcuts Fusion here, Okay, and then go into configuration. There is a video right here on setting up SMS confirmations. Okay, so you can go and watch that, and it should help you go through the process of setting it up. Okay, there was just another question about scorecard on whether or not this feature also is for walk-in. So if you don't do appointment book, but you just do walk-in, and the answer is absolutely. You just obviously wouldn't have any online booking numbers because you wouldn't be booking customers online, but the rest of the information is relevant to you. So revenue, transactional data, client data, and visit data would all be there for you. Okay, so I just want to go back quickly here. Okay, so that's the section on setting up SMS confirmations. If I go into the Smart System section, the very top is automated marketing. Okay, so in here we talked a lot about the email marketing. In here you would find videos on creating a birthday campaign or creating a new client campaign or the referral campaign. Okay, so take advantage of that library as well, you guys. Okay, so I just want to show the information again here. So if anybody again has any questions after, you'll be able to contact us. All right, well, it looks like everybody got their questions answered. So if anything comes up or pops in your head after, again, feel free to contact us at any of the areas here. And thank you so much for taking the time to join the webinar today. And hopefully you guys got some tips on how you can maybe be a little bit more efficient with our time by automating some of these items in shortcuts and using the console to do some of that as well. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.